Imagine a moment so extraordinary it leaves an indelible mark on your memory. Today, we delve into such an event. Picture a day like any other, the sun rising, people bustling about their routine lives, unaware of the extraordinary about to unfold. Among these people is our protagonist, a seemingly ordinary person, just like you and me. But on this particular day, our ordinary protagonist does something extraordinary, something that would etch this day into the annals of unforgettable events. They perform an act, a single act that sends ripples through their world, altering the course of their life and the lives of those around them. What was this act? How did it come about? And why was it so unforgettable? We'll delve into all of that, peeling back the layers of this intriguing tale. But as with any tale worth telling, we must start at the beginning. Our story begins on a day that seemed like any other, with an individual who seemed like any other. This day, a typical Wednesday, was drenched in the ordinary. The sun rose and set as it always did. The city hummed its usual tune, and life went on in its predictable rhythm. The person at the center of our story was just as ordinary. An everyday Joe, if you will. He lived in a small townhouse, worked a 9-to-5 job, and enjoyed the simple pleasures of life. His routine was as steady as the ticking of a clock, and his life as uneventful as a calm sea. There was nothing that set him apart from the crowd, nothing that made heads turn or eyes linger. He was just another face in the sea of faces that make up this world. Yet by the end of this day, this person would no longer be just any other. In the blink of an eye, the ordinary became extraordinary. Imagine a day so ordinary it could have been any other. The sun was shining, birds were singing, and life was moving in its typical, predictable rhythm. But then, without warning, the rhythm was disrupted, as if a stone had been tossed into a placid pond, sending ripples of change across the surface. In the middle of this everyday scene, there was one individual who decided to do something remarkable, something that would alter the course of this day and make it unforgettable. With a sense of purpose and determination, they stepped forward, breaking away from the mundane and stepping into the extraordinary. Their actions were swift, driven by a courage that was palpable. Every move they made was deliberate, every decision calculated, as if they were following an internal compass that pointed them towards their destiny. The atmosphere around them crackled with anticipation, and those who were present could sense that they were witnessing something truly special. The reactions of those around them were a mix of awe and disbelief. Some stood frozen, their eyes wide and mouths agape, unable to comprehend what was unfolding before them. Others cheered, their voices forming a chorus of encouragement and admiration. Regardless of their initial reactions, everyone present was united by one common feeling: awe. They were witnessing an extraordinary moment that would be etched in their memories forever. And then, it was over. The immediate aftermath of the event was a surreal mix of silence and uproar. The silence was from the shock, the stillness that comes after witnessing something remarkable. The uproar was the realization of what had just happened, the collective gasp of a crowd that had just witnessed history being made. The ordinary had become extraordinary, and an ordinary person had become a hero. Their actions had transformed an average day into something memorable, something that would be talked about and remembered for years to come. They had shown everyone present that sometimes it's the most ordinary days that have the potential to become the most extraordinary. And just like that, a moment was etched into the annals of unforgettable events. The ripple effect of this extraordinary event was far-reaching. It was as if a pebble had been tossed into a tranquil pond, its impact sending out ripples that touched every corner, every crevice of the surface. This unforgettable moment didn't just fade into the annals of history, it left a profound and lasting impression that was felt far and wide. Let's begin with the person at the center of our story. The aftermath of the event was like a transformational journey for them. It was as if they had stepped through a portal, leaving their old self behind and emerging as someone completely new. They were no longer just an ordinary person living an ordinary life. They had become a symbol of something much greater. This event had irrevocably changed them, shaping their identity, their purpose, and their future. But the impact didn't stop there. The ripples spread, touching those closest to them. Friends, family, acquaintances. Everyone was affected in some way. Some were inspired, others were motivated, and a few were even changed forever. This event became a shared experience, a collective memory that bonded them in a unique and profound way. Moreover, the ripples of this unforgettable moment reached even further, touching the wider community and society. It sparked conversations, debates, and reflections. It brought people together, broke down barriers, and built bridges. This was no longer just one person's story. It had become a societal narrative, a shared experience that resonated with many. The extraordinary moment was over, but its impact was just beginning. Like a stone cast into a pond, its ripples continued to spread, touching lives and shaping futures. It was a testament to the power of a single moment, a single act, a single person. A reminder that extraordinary things can happen in the most ordinary of circumstances, forever changing the course of history and the lives of those touched by it. What makes an event truly unforgettable is not just the event itself, but its lasting impact. This individual, by doing one unforgettable thing, didn't just create a ripple, but a wave that swept through their life and beyond. The event that day transformed them, fostering growth, resilience, and a newfound perspective on life. It was a catalyst, sparking a metamorphosis from ordinary to extraordinary. Their community too felt the tremors of change. It fostered a sense of unity, solidarity, and inspired countless others to step out of their comfort zones, to dare to do the extraordinary. The singular act, in its own unique way, managed to touch the hearts and change the minds of many, creating a domino effect of inspiration and change. And on a larger scale, society too was nudged towards change. It became a testament to the power of one, the power of an individual to effect significant changes. And so, a seemingly ordinary day became a day that will never be forgotten, all because of one person doing one unforgettable thing.